Oh, blast off. Hello, September Sixers. It's me, Jake. September 6th, that's right. We're here, we did it. I'm back from Las Vegas, back from my tournament. Have my results. I can tell you what happened as soon as we get a few more people in here. A few more people than zero. The internet has been fritzy here at the Podatorium, Jake headquarters, the press room, daily briefing. Where do you do your daily briefings from? I don't know. Okay, Todd's here. I do know someone's here, so it's not for nothing. Not for nothing that I'm doing this this today. Hi, Todd. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. I've got this mic on. David, hello. I'm hoping you can hear me. Yes, I'm going to. Rachel, you can hear me? Is this mic? Tell me if you... Do you hear that tapping come through the mic? The mic is working. Sorry about that if it was ridiculously loud. Yes, good evening, Todd, Rachel, Julie, Rich. I can see you in there. I guess I got to do this. Great. So it is working. I got a little notification from the phone. It's been a fritzy techno day. Rich to chooch. Happy hump day, as we now call Monday. Great. Sweet. And here we go. Well, Ouija. Hello. Yes. No, I wasn't on SportsCenter. I did post a picture on the group there. So you can see there. Good Tuesday to you, Andrew. Greetings. I'm glad that you can hear. Yes, so I did come back from Las Vegas from my tournament with this piece of hardware that it's, you know, traditionally I think you wear it around you. I'm not going to put it on because I don't want to smash it into the microphone. So I got the medal. Thank you, Rachel. To full disclosure, listen, the way that it works is they have brackets, however many competitors they are. They funnel them down, and then you get to the final four. And then the final four, they have two fights to get down to the winners of the final four fight each other in the final. And the two people remaining who didn't win their first match or of the final four, they don't have a third place match. So it was a tie for third. That's what I got. I got a tie for third. And full disclosure, there were only four people in my division. So I only had one fight. I lost by what they call one advantage point, which is not even a point. You get points in jiu-jitsu for taking someone down or getting on top of them, mounting, you know, is what it's called. So you get points for certain things like that. This was an advantage point, which only comes in if it's a judge's decision. So the score was technically 0-0 after 5 minutes of arduous struggle between my opponent and I. Believe me, it was a good scrap, as he said. And then he had one advantage point, and so he won. And I realized, of course, I realized immediately afterwards what I could have done to sweep him and get on top and get 2 points, and then it would have been 2-0, and I would have won. But you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. He won, and I tied for third and received this medal. It was a great experience. It was quite not nerve-wracking, but there was a lot of anticipation about what it's going to be like, because you're walking around this room with these other guys who are doing the jiu-jitsu. Hello, Flavia, great to see you. Yeah, I could make it into a belt buckle, David, or a lapel pin. And I did get a t-shirt. I got this t-shirt, so you can see the back of it. I don't know if that's, you got to see that there. Yeah, so it's the World Master Jiu-Jitsu tournament, and that means, master means everyone over 30, and they divide it into age groups. So it's 30 to 36 roughly, 36 to 41 or something like that, until you finally get to Master 7, which is what I was in, which is 61 and older. And who knows, there may be a Master 8 someday. But I met I met the guy who got the gold, and he and I are connected on LinkedIn now, so I may see him again at another tournament, because what we were both kind of saying, you don't see many people our age who are competing, and so you have to go to this giant tournament where there's 8,000 competitors to even get 4 guys in your age bracket. So he and I may coordinate so that we can we can face off again sometime in the future. But he was a high school, I think, and college wrestler, so I think he'd be tough to beat. But yeah, it was quite an experience, Flavia, because we were in the we're in this hall where there's 8,000 competitors, and obviously most of them are younger than me. Very few of them are my age, and in fact, my age and my weight, there's only 4 guys. So mostly you're in the halls of the hotel, and you're in the competition area. They must have had 50 mats going at the same time, 50 matches between 5 and 10 minutes long, going all day long. And then there's a little, gift shop, not gift shop, but they have vendors there who are selling gis, which is what they call the pajama kind of suits that you wear when you do jiu-jitsu, and sports drinks. And I got this brochure here. Of course, they have attractive ladies in their 40s, which is young to me, but working in the stem cell treatment booth that they have. So I took home this lovely brochure to learn more about stem cell therapy, which he was saying it's cost something like $8,000 to get the 2. I need 2 cc's evidently. I can't just do the 1 cc $6,000. But anyway, so they've got all kind of booths in there where you can talk to people. They were selling those things where you put the 2, they're like electrodes on. It wasn't a TENS unit, but it's sort of like a TENS unit. No, there's no young guys pretending to be older just to get an edge, Rich, because you got to send them in your driver's license. There's all kind of verifications that have to go on, so you can't do that. This happy half hour starts this afternoon. Ouija, I'm training for next time. I got to go back and see if I can beat the guy who beat me now. That's how that works. So yes, I am medium heavy, Andrew, medium heavy, which is between 180 and 195 pounds. And that's with the gi and the belt and everything on. You weigh in with all that on right before you go. Right before you go. And so it would have been too challenging for me to try and be under 180 with all that. So, I mean, I'm walking around most of the time, I'm walking around 185-ish. Sometimes 183, sometimes 187. But it would have been, I think I would have been uncomfortable if I had to drop enough weight to get under 180. David, oh yeah, you're not medium heavy. Yeah, no, you might be a heavyweight, David. Or you might be, as they call it, super heavy, which sounds better than fat, I think. Uh-oh, super surprise. Guess what's about to happen?
Hello.
I've just been talking about the jiu-jitsu tournament. Well, why don't you come in, and I'll get the other chair so you can sit in this chair.
Oh, I can be in the...
You can be in the queen chair.
I can be... really? Okay, the queen / king / the what's it chair, the chair on wheels.
Yeah.
The special chair, the special, yeah.
Well, you're a special
Hello.
lady.
Yeah, I am. No, am I? Yes, thank you.
Yes, yeah, you are.
Thank you.
You got your lippy on and everything.
Hi, everybody. Well, I just, I never wear, I just thought I'd try this one out. It's a bit bright, but anyway.
Wow. Todd, nobody got hurt, so that was good news. You just heard metformin is an anti-aging. I'd heard about metformin, reduces heart disease, cancer, 6 cents a dose, so nobody will find it. Good study. Yeah, well, sign us up. Metformin, I'm on it.
Todd, hello, Queen, yourself.
Yeah.
It is lovely to be here and to see you. And thanks, Flavia. I wasn't sure. It's kind of I'm going for orange because that's the color of joy. So I'm trying.
Are you joyful today?
I'm a little bit joyful.
Well, it's so nice to see you in here.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see you too. And it's not too hot. I thought it'd be really effing steamy in
here. Wait till you sit in here for a few minutes. I'm already baking.
Okay.
Would you like? You're in time for today's
Bible
story.
I thought I'd missed the Bible story. I thought I'd timed it so that I wouldn't have.
We were busy talking about. We were busy talking about my story, Jerry.
Yeah.
My story.
Yeah, your Bible story. I know, my champion. My champion, he returned. I was so proud of him. Are you so proud of him,
Well,
guys? He
when
went
you
to
look at the-
Vegas. There were 8,000 contestants, and he came home with a bronze medal. I mean, not 8,000
Yeah,
contestants. and his-
you really know how to tell the story in a flattering light.
Yeah, 8,000 contestants, and he came home with the bronze. That's who we're dealing
Yeah.
with, ladies and gentlemen. That's who Lord Jerry is. He's unbelievable.
All right.
I'm sorry. I wish I was keener on the Bible. I'm just not. But I'll try to be really well behaved. Okay, I'll try not to say
It's
anything.
okay. Well, no, you're allowed to say things,
like,
but just
just try to breathe through it. I'll do some
Ouija
Thich
had a
Nhat
rough
Hanh.
religious childhood too. He's
Oh,
not so
good.
keen
Yeah,
on it either.
Ouija. Well, yes, that's the thing. I've had enough. I've had religion up to.
Rachel wants to know how your audition went. She still doesn't get the whole show business thing that you do the audition and then
Oh, and then you just
never hear
completely
anything
fucking forget
it.
about it. Yeah. Well, it's to be in a commercial with Michael B. Jordan, and I think I should have just been cast right off the tape. I thought Jake asked me some really funny questions. Do I think it's okay for people to have sex with their dogs? Well, no, he didn't ask that. He asked if it was okay for
For
people
them to
marry
marry
their dogs.
Come on, there's a big difference
Yeah.
between sex and marriage.
Well, everybody knows that, right?
Well,
What's that? Stem cells made simple.
Oh, this is a brochure that I picked up at the. So they've got all these booths.
Yeah. Oh.
They've got all these booths around, and so you're walking around the booth. This is actually after I had been to the booth, but this wasn't the late. And they've got.
Oh, you didn't get that to
they've
find
got
out about me
so that-
getting some stem.
No,
well,
no.
I got my own stem cells. I
No,
didn't
this
get
is
a
stem
baby
cells
stem
to
cells.
improve my injuries and whatnot. Anyway,
We have some friends who went to Mexico and just got any old baby stem cells injected into them, and I'm like, I don't know if I would be doing that.
I would.
You know, you would not.
Yeah.
You
This
would?
is- this
Oh,
is
after
hap-
you've
that's
read
what
the
this
brochure.
happens
After
right in
you read the
America.
brochure,
Listen,
yeah.
the way this
You
lady
just
smiled
glug,
at
glug,
me
glug,
and said
glug,
hello,
glug,
and I
You'd have a
walked
stem
over.
cell cocktail with her. Yeah, she was, but
She really explained
tasty
it.
sales lady.
What are you selling?
Let me think. Well, right now, it's a delicious iced ginger tea. But you don't like my ginger tea because I make it muy fuerte.
too spicy.
Yeah, it's just strong, baby. It's just strong. Like me.
I gotta get my tiny magnifying glass. You know, I got Fanula one of these, but I also got one for myself.
Oh, super sexy.
Uh-huh.
It is very little print. I'm glad I don't have to
The head of
read
the
it.
synagogue came to Jesus and, falling on his knees, begged for his help. My little daughter is dying, he said,
sad.
weeping. Yes, I implore you to lay your hands on her, and make her well. Yeah, this is the type of thing. Jesus is already known for this. This wasn't the head of the synagogue.
Oh, you're clammy.
I am hot. You're hot.
You're hot. No, come on. You're hot, Jerry.
As Jesus left with the man, a woman made her way through the crowd and timidly felt the hem of his robe, his Jesus' robe.
And she was healed.
For
She was healed, ladies and gentlemen.
For
She was
12
healed.
years, she
was
had
healed.
suffered from internal bleeding, which is, how serious could this bleeding have been if it had been going on for 12 years?
Oh, it just was a trickle. Trust
Yeah.
me. We know about internal bleeding, don't we, Dr. Jerry?
Now we call that
Yeah.
your period.
Yeah, but internal? You mean it never came out? Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Which the doctor no doctor could cure. She knew Jesus would heal her if she could only touch him. Jesus stopped
Or
and
his
turned
hand.
around and said, "Who touched me?" Peter
Just like that.
Peter-
Jesus did it just like that. He's
Peter was-
very reactionary, Jesus.
Peter was puzzled by Jesus' question. In such a crush of people, he said, "You ask who touched you?" They're a little rough with each other, Jesus and the apostles.
Well, it's the way you're reading it. It's the
Yes, I know, Jerry.
incredulity in your voice.
It's meant to be
It's
sort
like,
of a
ooh.
comedy show, as you know.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Let's make the Bible funny.
But
Yes,
Jesus looked
please.
straight at the woman who shrank back,
Yeah.
trembling. And you know what Jesus said? "Don't be afraid, my daughter."
Yeah, tremble
Keep
thee
him-
not.
Keep him angry. Keep Jesus. "Don't be afraid, my daughter." Your faith in God,
Yeah, get over it. I mean, not your faith in God. Get over the
your
trembling.
faith in
That's
God
what I
has
meant.
cured you. Go in peace, and be free from suffering. And
And so it
from
was.
that moment, the woman was well. How about that? But that's not all. But wait.
Yeah, excuse
There's
me.
more.
Yeah, yeah. Hold your horses, everybody. Hold your horses.
When
Don't
Jesus-
hallelujah yet. No, no hallelujah-ing yet. Right?
No.
Right, Jerry?
Yeah.
There's
Please
more. There's
hold
more.
your applause
Yeah.
till the end of the show.
They're called hallelujahs. You don't applaud. You hallelujah. Don't you know anything about the Bible and Jesus?
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
That's for you, Michael.
Yeah.
When Jesus reached the house where the young girl lay,
Oh, the sick girl. Now we're going back
Yeah.
to the sick girl, everybody. If you got a little bit confused.
That's where he was on
we
his
went
way
to the lady,
to, where he
and
got
now we're back
sidetracked
to
by
the
this
man
lady.
and his little girl, and she's not well. What's wrong with her? She doesn't have internal bleeding.
no, people were wringing their hands and pipes, playing music
This is wringing hands.
for the dead. For the dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I can't.
Why do you come here? They asked Jesus. She's dead. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, this is Jesus.
Then you know what Jesus said?
Yeah.
The girl's not dead. She's just sleeping. Said Jesus.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did. The girl is not dead. She's sleeping. Said
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's just pretending.
No
She's just
one,
pretending.
no one believed him.
I don't believe
No one believed him.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. You haven't read enough of this Bible to
Yeah.
know
How
he's
great
gonna-
he
It's
is.
going to turn
Oh.
out he knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
And some even laughed scornfully at his words. He went into the house, allowing only Peter, James, and John to come with him. Jesus stood with the girl's mother and father beside the child. Gently taking her hand, he said, "Little girl, wake up! Get from your bed!" No, he didn't say it like that. He said, "Little girl,
"Rise up,
get up from your bed."
little lammy." He
The
called
child-
her lammy, didn't he? Called
No.
her lammy?
The child opened her eyes. We can make that. "Little girl, my lamb, get up from your bed." The girl opened
Where's
her
Angry
eyes.
Jesus? No.
No, he's not here now.
Yeah, you don't channel him when you're dealing
Angry
with
Jesus
the
is
Lord.
not here. At
No.
the tone, if you'd like to leave a message for Angry Jesus.
Well, I would. I've got some beef with that angry Jesus God person.
Who does it?
Holy Ghost.
The child opened her eyes, and as naturally as if she had indeed been asleep, got
Mm-hmm.
up from her bed and hugged her parents. Very sweet. Now give her something to eat, Jesus said to them.
Yeah, she's going to be mighty hungry after all
But
that
tell
sleeping.
no one what has taken place in this room.
Well, they're going to know as
I know.
she walks outside
Scoreboard.
that she's alive.
Scoreboard.
Right? Hello.
Well, no, he wants Peter, James, and John to have exclusive editorial rights to that story. That's Jesus protecting his copyright.
Oh,
He's like,
right.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want the parents telling that story.
Yeah.
He wants to get credit. Who knows what kind of bank Jesus is going to collect on the royalties for the Bible when he shows up? Although I guess those will go to Peter and James and whatnot. But
Yeah.
You
What
gotta,
about the people who
you got to
wrote
believe
it?
Jesus is getting a cut. Fair enough, right? I'm pretty sure I know how books work.
Ouija wants to sit in the back pew with me next time we go to church. Right on. That's what we'll do. And we'll try to be really quiet and well behaved, right? We won't be doing anything. Eric.
Yeah, his wife underwent a bone marrow transplant at almost the same time as your stem cell transplant, so you have a lot of sympathy and empathy for you.
Oh,
And
how's she
Jake,
doing?
Yeah, well, I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I
and-
hope she is really doing well and that she's, having a really good bounce back.
Trina's here today. Say hello.
Hello, Trina. Yes, I would have said hello. Even is the camera on that side or that side?
over
Okay,
here.
good. I'm sort of switching between sides because I forget. But hey, Trina, how are you? It's been way too long. It's really good to see all of you guys here, all two today.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it myself.
Are you? It's good to be here.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
And
Yeah.
one of the things that Rachel often asks or wants to know,
Mm-hmm.
Jen, who's not here today, is what's for dinner? And I know you've got a great answer. I'm not trying to put you on the spot or be a sexist.
No, you're
asshole.
not. No, you're not. No, tonight it's going to be bok choy with cod, and I'm going to do it in a soy and oyster sauce and fresh ginger and garlic sauce with also some butter and some lime juice. We better have limes because Lord Jerry does not want to have to be going out to the store to get any limes.
I'm not
And-
doing it.
And
We're
also,
going to have to
and
have,
then some
we'll just
soba
have
noodles.
whatever we've got.
Yeah, whatever we've got. But it will be good if we have limes. Or maybe Okay, she's good. She's mentally sharp. She's always been sharper than me, Eric said, and physically spry.
Yeah.
And her hair has grown back. Does she have curls? Does she have curls? Because this is what happened with me,
and
Eric.
Lady Jerry's.
I got curly hair.
She's got some real
and
curls.
I
over
never used to have curly hair, so this is quite. I mean, it's quite wild. And then a friend of mine.
Whose stem cells were those?
yeah, some weird baby with curly hair. So, a friend of mine in New Zealand who also lost all her hair to chemo, she sent me a photo when her hair was growing back and she had curls. So, is it Flavia who's asking me a random question? How do I feel about ginger? Well, Flavia, I fucking love it. I love it. I mean, I'm really.
She does love ginger.
I
She's
do.
crazy
I'm
about
completely
it.
nuts
We've
about
got
it.
one cutting board that's solely devoted to grating ginger
Yeah.
for Lady
Yeah.
Jerry's tea.
I know it
and
goes
oftentimes
nonstop.
my opinion is that should be one of the smaller boards, and the big cutting board should be the one that's over by the toaster. But then sometimes the big one gets used for the ginger, and then you make your peanut butter apple toast, and it's like it's gingery.
Oh, that's not true. I use the little one. He maligns me, my gentle folk, and I don't know why.
I doth not.
Yeah, he doth malign my lady, and I'd like you to stop it. Ceaseth and desisteth.
Wow.
Por favor.
Get off my nuts.
She doesn't like her straight hair. Well, is her no curls? Is it as long as this? Her hair must, because she had it done at the same
That
time.
must be about the same time.
Yeah.
Andrew
I
says
wonder
he
what
likes
it
the
is.
Bible stories with your queen's sarcasm added.
Oh,
Isn't
well,
that nice?
thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I wish I could be. I just can't not editorialize when I'm listening to the, bunch of friggin', fantasy land. What do you call those things? Fairy tales. But anyway. Sorry, guys. I know I'm probably super offensive. I know when our friend Frank watches, he's like, "What's with Lady Jerry and Jesus?"
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jesus is not just all right with you.
Look, I'm sure he was a lovely guy, and if I was around at the time of Jesus, I probably would have wanted to be touching the bottom of his cloak as well. Yeah.
If you could even find him. Awfully
Yeah.
sandy, awfully dusty, very hot. I don't think you would. I don't think.
Well, I don't like the heat,
I don't think
but
the
if I lived,
Israel, the Sea of Galilee, you'd be in there swimming all the time.
I probably would be. I'd be out there. I'd be inventing the first surfboard. I'd be out there on a banana frond or something.
Yeah, the Sea of Galilee is actually a freshwater lake. It's a giant lake.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's not a.
Yeah, they call it a sea, but
Yeah.
when you go there, you'll see it's not a sea. Huh? You see, I used all the seas in there.
You'll did.
See, it's not a sea.
Yeah, you'll see it's not a sea. So I was down at the beach the other day, and there was a guy from a country that's a very big country.
What country? Our country?
China, and he'd never been in the ocean before, and so he was a little bit surprised at how salty it was. And I wasn't being sarcastic, I promise, Andrew, but I did say that's what it's known for. And then he said he didn't know that you couldn't drink it. And I was like, oh man, that must have been the worst surf lesson ever. You're out in the ocean and you think it's I mean, you shouldn't be drinking that shit anyway because it's got so much crap in it. But anyway, so he's drinking it, the ocean, and it's too salty, and then he's surprised. But anyway, they should tell you about that in
the ocean
science, math class, whatever class you're taking, which is not dealing with geography and the planet and all of those things. They should actually let you know that it's
Don't drink the ocean.
yeah, that it's salty.
But there's a lot of reasons not to.
Yeah,
do it.
sorry guys.
Oh, Laura just got back from Burning Man.
Oh gosh, was that really hot?
Oh yeah, Andrew says I should take my temperature. I wonder what.
He's going to be
really
super
spritzing
hot
right
today.
97.8.
Okay, what about what's mine? Well, we know this is. It's going to say 97.6.
7.
Oh, 0.7, the same as him,
Don't
except
be
for
ridiculous.
0.1.
No,
it was
slightly lower.
So what? 0.1. It's a bullshit. Let me do it again, because I want to be in charge.
Don't touch it. It's not meant to touch my.
Lord Jerry, getting mad. Don't touch it. Oh God. Yep. All right. Well, that was a one, so I won't be doing that again.
Is there anything you'd like to ask Mr. Predicto?
Um.
No. Okay.
Oh, right. He just predicts things. I'm trying
It
to.
has to be yes or no questions.
Yeah, right. Yes or no. Will Fanula like the cod dinner I cook tonight? She fucking better.
Will Fanula like the cod dinner Lady Jerry has in mind for tonight?
Highly doubtful.
Well, there you go. Mr.
Okay.
Predicto, he's been wrong before.
Right, but will Lord Jerry like the delicious cod dinner?
Fucking will.
Yeah, exactly. He knows what side of the toast is
Yeah, I
brie,
just seized that
it's
day.
butter. Yeah. Where's the butter? What side of the toast? My side of the toast. I don't know. Okay.
You're making a lot of sense. The heat's getting to you.
That didn't make any sense. I know. I didn't come out here to make sense. I came out here
Yeah.
to be.
No, you really did it. You nailed
Yeah.
it. Burning Man
Yeah.
was hot and very dusty this year. Well, that's the way it is every year.
Jake's like, Jesus, don't touch me. I know, but that's the thing about
Who touched
Burning
me?
Man.
Is that you? Are you
So,
just taking my
yeah,
temperature?
Was hot and very, very dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Predicto's been working on his delivery.
It's time for Seize the Day.
Oh, seize the day. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Predicto sees the day.
Yeah,
I've
these are
got all
things
the-
that happen. These are
all
things
the
that happen in the show,
accoutrement.
Jerry.
Does this still work, this little guy?
Yeah.
Horse, cock. Horse, cock.
Oh, I was trying to play. He's playing pork cock, and I'm trying to play Yankee.
Horsecock.
Oh, horse cock. Oh,
Yeah.
even more exciting. And I'm trying to play Yankee Doodle Winter Town. Oopsie.
No.
I can't. All the batteries just fell out. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Next time I'll play you Yankee Doodle Winter
Today's
Town.
Seize the Day.
Hello, seize it.
Is
Seize it, Jerry. Come on.
You're really back to yourself.
Yeah, my stem cell
the show's going to be taken off now.
Was a complete success. I'm a.
Yeah. How about a little theme song for the stem cell transplant?
No, that's not going to be it. It's going to be something better.
Today's Seize the Day is from
Yeah.
Unknown. Life
Okay.
goes. you really still have it.
Take it away. Take it away, little Jerry. Oh, sorry, I can't put my arm on you. You're just a little bit hot.
Okay.
And clammy. He's still
Life-
lovely, though. It's still really into me.
Life
He's
goes
so
on
lovely.
with.
Let's hold up your big bronze medal while
Yeah,
we read
here you
it, because
go.
this is, yeah, it's quite heavy.
Try and hold it up quietly.
Yeah, okay.
Life goes on whether you choose to move on and take a chance in the unknown or stay behind, locked in the past, thinking of what could have been.
Oh, who's going to do
So life goes on no matter what you do. So,
Yeah, so-
I think you need to, what was it? Move on and take a chance in the unknown.
And that's what this was all about.
I took a chance in the unknown.
Yeah, yeah. You went. You made this. You made a commitment, and you set an intention, and you friggin' did it, Lord Jerry. So
Yeah.
yeah. Should we do a bow, everybody, or should we do a salute to Lord Jerry? You do a bow, and we'll do a salute.
Oh,
But,
here's a salute to you. All right.
Okay. All right. We've saluted, and
We'll see you next time.
Yes.
If you're listening to this on the podcast, you can watch it on Tuesdays and Fridays on the Facebook Live, or you can watch it on YouTube. And if you want to listen, anyway.
look, it's hot, so he's
A lot of
making
things are happening.
as much sense as he possibly can.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nice to a jerk, and don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. Trust me.
Oh, Flavia did a bow, and be nice to Jesus.
Yeah. Be nice to Jesus. Thank you.